Oh my god, Krendor is recording videos again. Ugh.
Yes, I am. Oh my god, welcome to the new whatever video. Well, we're gonna just watch this and then comment and have some fun. I don't know.
Why do you do this, Krendor?
Well, thanks for asking. I mean, I've been playing this game forever and I have like no videos whatsoever. And yeah, I'm playing this since day one, so we came back to Cataclysm and I decided to actually record these. And guess what? I decided to record it when we actually had like one of the worst groups ever.
Yes, that's pointing at you guys.
Ugh. Nah, I'm kidding. Or am I? So yeah, you can see me actually tanking here the ads, which, you know, it's weird, Krendor, you have like 2 hunters, why don't you send them, or maybe ask a dead knight to go first? Well, because I don't give a shit. This is what you're supposed to do. This was something you're supposed to be doing as a raid leader, and I'm just talking basically as much as I'm doing now. Maybe a bit less, depends how much in the mood I am. If I'm in a great mood, I'm gonna spam the fuck out of my raid group, man. I'm gonna be like, but if I'm not, then whatever. So yeah, this is all about the preparations and then, you know, just letting them know once again. For example, I told a rogue and a warrior, you're gonna jump, and then when it's time to jump, I'm like, prepare to jump, and then when they need to jump, and they need to chain, I'm like, chain. And then I need to say bloodlust, because, you know, the shaman, or if you have a mage or whatever, they forget about it, and you have to tell them, even when they ask. Like, I don't know, I mean, even now I'm telling this parasite, I'm taunting it and telling him to come back, but he's like, nope. Fuck you, Krendor, you have no threat to me, you're not threat to me, man, I don't give a shit. But yeah, you can actually kite like this, and yeah, it's like even less, you know, hurtful than it is when Hunter does it. So yeah, we have these 2 marks when I just tell them to stay on blue if they have to stay to blue, or move to green. But this is where the problem kicks in. He died! Our tank died, and he's dead. Oh my god, what do we do now? Well, you have another tank that's actually kiting. But at this point, if he did die and you have to go in, you also need to ask someone to go range, otherwise this happens. No one moves, and then the parasites spawn on them. Yeah, that's what happens. I still collect the parasites and everything, but it did the damage already. I mean, it's still a kill, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't mind. Yeah, it's still a kill. Not like we ever have problems and stuff, but you know, as I said, this is like one of the worst groups and no one actually think those stuff through. So yeah, we have dancing murky and stuff going on the bottom left corner. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yep, so, yeah, if you are actually sending a hunter to do the job of a tank, you're losing a lot of damage there, you're actually losing a lot of damage, and you're risking a wipe. There is no reason to wipe, man, it's better to go safe, you don't have to push damage or anything, and even if maybe your tank DCs, man, even that, it's gonna be a wipe for no reason, so you know. Yeah, you can see me going left and right here, because I just can't do nothing. I have to do something while I'm waiting for the offliner. Yeah, every time the screen freezes, it's mostly just me alt-tabbing. Yeah, this is recorded by OBS Studio. Yeah, not like I'm gonna get anything from saying that, but yeah, people that use it will understand. So yeah, first one here will be the magma guy, and yeah, I always let the magma guy be tanked by the other tank because it's super simple. There is only this, you know, the fire, you know, focus thing that does damage, and with you can't really do much about this one. You can do it with this guy. I don't know, did you know, but you can actually hide behind him. He behaves as a wall. But yeah, there's only that, and on the heroic you actually need to move away from the target, and yeah, with lightning wrong here on electron, it's basically the same thing, like you have to move away from the target. If not, you know, he needs to move away from you, but if he's not moving away from you, you need to move away from him. That's what I always say. If he doesn't fuck away from you, you need to fuck away from him. And don't kill yourself with the shield, just target the other one or something. Even, you know, stay on like this, so you will not block the hits. Because, you know, with blocking hits, maybe you have something that pushes the damage back, you know? It hurts, okay? It hurts. And yeah, now we have Dogstron. If you move him into the cloud, he gets 50% more damage. Fuck yeah, but also you take it, so careful about that. It's a good test for Heroic, you know. A Krendoria is pretty simple, basic, you know, just get two guys to rotate the interrupt. It's pretty much that it. And Generator gives you some extra damage and, you know, regeneration mana. So, you might wanna practice the range ones going in there because of the Heroic. On Heroic, actually explodes, you know, it gets bigger and explodes. For range, they can actually move out of it. But if you have the whole group stacked in there, you're gonna get fucked, yes. Especially with this. You know, the Dogstron guy pushes you, pull the whole group into the cloud, and you're like, fuck! And then you get one-shotted. Fuck yeah. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. Well, yeah, overall pretty cute and clean, I guess. Then this drop down was like, fuck yes, I need this. And yeah, that's about it. Yeah, goodbye. No, I'm kidding, we're just starting. This is the second boss, so we have another 4 to go. So we're gonna just watch 800% speed. Yeah, the 800% is before the fight, and the fight it's like 200%. But yeah, when we slow it down to 200%, it looks normal, man. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So yeah, once again, I'm gonna just kite around with my piercing howls, you know, spec, because I don't give a shit. You don't really need the extra damage or something as a tank. And though it's kind of cool to have it on Halfus. Yeah, that's pretty good. You can actually go to like 40k DPS with AoE stuff. It's kind of cool, yeah. So yeah, we have blue here, and we're just spreading around because obviously I'm clearing the backside, so I can actually kite around. I don't need these patches of frost. I can kite for myself. But I think they have some extra bonus with the root or something. I don't know. It's hunter thing, you know how hunters are, you know, right, yeah. So right now we have the red, so with red you just wanna stack in front of the boss to reduce the damage. Well, you share the damage, so it will be the minimum. Yeah, we're releasing basically everything here because I'm on my warrior and I don't give a shit. With warrior I'm a fucking wall, so it's pretty simple. You can use the shockwave to also stun them if you're in a pickle. We have only one Shami for, you know, dispel. Otherwise, I would be on the boss. I have dispel. You didn't know that, did ya? Yeah, shield wall, shield block, shield. No, it's shield slam. Jesus, so many shields. Yeah, it removes one effect. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, in the last phase we actually have only these 3 and these 2. So. I'm gonna still kite them because, you know, they're like 2 big guys, but if it's only those 3 I wouldn't give a shit. Yeah, this is the time when you actually can get fucked by someone that is a plebe, and he fucks you up with this you know, blue orb on the patch on the ground and fuck you up, and you're like, what's going on, how did I die? And then fatality tells you that you fucked up and your body fucked up and everyone fucked up. Pretty simple boss, man. Yeah, it's really simple. You just need some preparations and stuff. You can see me kiting here because I'm afraid of dogs. I'm a dog myself, but they're bigger dogs. So, you know, woof motherfucker. And yeah, then we kill a dragon and move on to the other fun trash that Blizzard made. And it's amazing. I mean, I don't get the point of this, to be honest. If I am a private server, I wouldn't deal with this. I would be like, there's no trash, I'm just going to kill bosses. Fuck trash. You want trash loot? Well, if you want, well, I don't know. We can make some specific mode where you can go in and farm trash only. I don't know, man. I wouldn't care about this, man. Look at this. This forever, Jesus Christ. And this is 800% speed. Remember that? Yeah. Right. So I'm going back to DPS. So because as DPS you can actually do some stuff. So I was actually saying in the beginning, as a raid leader, you're not supposed to do other stuff than make easier the raid. So yeah, just jump around, and you not want to numbers, okay? So whatever you do, just go ahead and yeah, do the other stuff. Just make it more pleasant for the rest of the people in the group. And for this reason, I am a warrior that's actually gonna do this. You ready for it? You ready for it? You see the Syrian flame? Yeah, I'm going on the side. I'm gonna click. Interrupted. Can you believe that? Can you fucking believe that? This stupid warrior, man, he instead of doing some insane damage, he's like, I'm gonna interrupt. Yeah, just send. You have like 2 hunters, Krendor. What the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, if you are a raid leader, you obviously know everything, and you're still gonna do some good numbers. You know, not gonna be like complete shit or anything. But yeah, you can see me just chilling here, and then hitting the invisible wall, and then getting tracked, and then actually someone else gonna click here. Yeah, I think it was Sadis, that douchebag. Yeah. I was like, why did you click? And he was like, well, I don't want to lose another guy. And I was like, fuck you. Well, I mean, I wouldn't die, but sometimes it's fine if someone does stuff like that. But generally, I dislike it because most of the stuff they need to do on their own, you know, like that, it's a big deal, right? It could be bad. For example, if you use Bloodlust randomly, you're fucking idiot. If you I don't know, resurrect someone. For example, here we have two DPS dead. Who gives a shit? It's DPS, okay? It's not a tank, it's not a healer. We can still do this. Let's keep going. So I'm actually saying those stuff from time to time. I'm like, you know, don't rush him. He's fucking dead. Leave him. It's not important to have the DPS, you know. We can do that. We can do the boss without actually killing, without actually having a full group. So yeah, we just need the tank. Tank is a must, and then we need 2 healers. It's literally impossible to keep the rest of the people alive without 2 healers, and it's actually easier right now to keep them alive. But yeah, unless they get wrecked like this. But you know, it's sadness that you have people like that don't understand anything, and you ask them, do you know the tactics? And they're like, yeah man, it's a true meat, don't give a shit, it's so easy, Krendor, what are you talking about? There's the tactics here. And then they die like this, and you're like, right. So yeah, it ended up in the end us 7 killing this nerd. It's fine, I guess. Yeah. No, it's not. It's fucking ridiculous. It's not from me. This, come on. I mean, this is basically the same thing as on heroic, and heroic thing. If you actually tried it, you only have some extra, you know, the extra stacks and add that can be killed by 1 dude. This is what I'm doing actually every time. I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do it. It's easy because you just interrupt or stun, especially if you're a warrior. Damn, so easy, man, so simple. And yeah. So here I'm gonna be a main tank. Main tank means that I'm gonna be taking all the damage, and the Dead Knight will actually taunt off. Now, when does he taunt off, Krendor? Well, when there is double attack. But why does he do it? Well, because I'm getting a debuff. Jesus, keep up. So every time after a couple of those, you actually get a debuff that reduces the healing you're taking, and you take additional damage. So basically, after a couple of stacks, you gonna get low. Get low. Yeah, look at that. There is a 1 debuff, baby. So yeah, eventually you're barely taking any heal, and with double attack you can get killed. Now, if you're about 10k, you're totally fine. But yeah, if you're taking double attack, you know, with extra damage, you're gonna go to 10 and then die because of double attack. He actually attacks like a couple of seconds, you know. Yeah, it takes time. We have 2 nerds that's dead, and yeah, I always tell people, like, we have 3 healers here, so I tell the ones that are most important, that can heal up, you know, HOTS, to be left and right, and then you have the tank healers, which is in the middle. But yeah, the tank healer don't need to heal both tanks. Yeah, one tank, as we said, the main tank, needs to be on 10k. Well, 10,001. As long as he's on 10,001, he'll be safe. Yeah, for off tank, you actually want him to be a bit more healed, so he can take the double hit. But yeah, double hit won't really kill him. It's totally fine. Yeah, as you can see, we already have those 2 nerds dead because they didn't got a heal, or I think someone was out of range or something. I mean, it's hunters, you know how hunters are. So yeah, just heal, stat heal. Yeah, and then yeah, we're just doing this. Keep going. You can see the debuffs. I have a gazillion debuff, but Dead Knight doesn't feel a thing. But the reason why I'm not letting the Dead Knight being a main tank is because of the last phase. On last phase, he can actually carry this super hard. Yeah, I don't remember this being a thing on retail, but I guess it is. This is the time when I said stop DPSing and start healing, but they didn't. So basically right now you can't heal any longer. You can shield, but you cannot heal. You can heal for 1% of your healing, so good luck with that. But here's what I'm saying about the Dead Knight. It counts. The system failure counts, you know, the damage he took until the shield is gone. So you can actually use the the Death Strike and get that shield and you know, into the insane amounts, as if it is the damage you took for past 5 seconds. So unless you lose the shield, you're totally fine. You can do this until the end. So yeah, it's quite amazing. Now, as you can see, I'm making the groups, and the groups are made, and then yeah, I'm grouping up back and telling people to. This is like a full carry style of play. So I'm sending everyone on Nixia. We're blasting the Bloodlust. Yeah, and then I'm collecting the ads. I'm gonna be the kiter. As you've noticed already, I'm a kite god. No, not that. But yeah, I'm just doing this. I'm getting the piercing howl thing going, so I can actually not ask for anyone to do anything when I'm kiting, which is a problem sometimes because, you know, people get away or something. I don't know. Yeah, this video actually can serve as a report bug because of some stuff. But yeah, we kill Onyxia, then we go to our places, interrupt and kill. I'm always sending 4 people here. This is the red platform, the closest one, because, you know, we have like 4 people there. And obviously you have to manage the DPS spread around, so it won't take, you know, for one group to kill it instantly while the other group takes it forever. Here we have the lowest DPS with 2 tanks and 1 healer. Yeah, on the others we have also 1 healer, 1 interrupt, plus 1 DPS, and yeah, same thing on the other. So after this we're going down, and then I'm marking this spot, telling the tank facing that way. And then I'm telling people to go on the right. Go right, you nerds, go right. So this is way easier to heal, and they will not be hit or anything. Mainly you need, as a healer, you want to keep up on the heals on the tank. He is not supposed to die, man. I mean, you know, the thing about dying. Yeah, this time if he dies, it's a wipe. There is no way you can come back from that. It won't be enough time. Meanwhile, me and 1 healer are gonna run around and heal. He's also gonna drop an AoE heal on them whenever he's passing through or have time. So yeah, you just avoid going in front of the boss as a kiter. You're slowing them down. This is big balls tanking, kiting, that thing. But yeah, as a warrior I found it super easy. As a dead knight it's pretty hard because you're not in tank spec, you're actually in frost. Maybe I should have recorded that. Well, oh well, too late. So yeah, as a warrior you actually in tank spec, you can take the damage. As a dead knight you actually need to kite, and kite. Yes. And yeah, every time you get hit you're probably gonna get low. Get low. So yeah, electrocute actually does random damage from time to time. So yeah, it actually hurts. Sometimes it actually does 120k, which is stupid because it's supposed to be doing like, I don't know, what was it, 72.5 or 79.5? Let's say at 80k, but it's never 80k, it's always more. And you have the resistance totem and everything, but it's just not doing anything. Okay, well, yeah, I'm tanking here right now because the boss is below 10%. So yeah, that's it, that's the whole thing. Oh my god, the sword drop, never saw the drop, and I have Zinrock, wow. So yeah, that's it, that's the whole thing. It looks like shit. Yeah, not even good for transmog, blah 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 blah. So I hope you enjoy this. I need to get a coffee because I'm getting sleepy because I did this like thousands of times. And this is like a full carry mode, so your team doesn't need to do anything else on last phase except just standing still, taking it like a boss, getting healed, and yeah, killing it. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do the video for BOT as well. BOT is like super boring, but yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed. Don't subscribe, this channel is dead.